Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we've got another hair tutorial, and if you like what you see, just stick around and I'm gonna show you how to get it done. So you're going to need 3 packs of free trace 1 curl hair, crochet needle and a rat tail comb, and some jam. So first things first, let's start by parting our hair in two. Half of your hair is for the front cornrows and the other half is for your crochet cornrows. Now ladies, when doing this hairstyle, you want to be sure your parts are as clean as possible, especially for the front cornrows, because the secret to neat braids are clean parts, okay? So I typically start my feed and braid with my natural hair for a more natural look, of course. Then I proceed to add some hair using my index finger. So each time I want to feed the braid, I use my index finger to grasp the hair and then continue with the flow. You always want to start adding in a small amount of hair and then decrease it as you go. And also be sure to add some jam before braiding so that your hair, your braids come out cleaner and shinier. Like I stated earlier, start with your natural hair, plait it 3 times, then add your first string, which is the smallest string of course. Use the index finger of the hand that's holding the braid to grab the extension. It will naturally fall into place as you continue to cornrow. You simply repeat the process over and over again. And for this hairstyle, I believe I did a total of 7 cornrows. So for the crochet part, you first going to need a middle cornrow that separates the front and the back. This is the most important part because this will be the braid that will give the natural illusion that the hair is growing from your scalp, even though we know it's not. And we are going to crochet tiny hairs on this one, and then with the back you are free to do as you want. But that specific braid right here is important because this braid will cover the mess you got going in the back, but it will also make it look like it's growing out of your scalp. Let me stop talking and let me show you what I'm talking about. So I'm using my crochet needle to tuck in the last braid because you don't want it to just be hanging around. But I know some others rather sew it in. I just find it easier to just use a crochet needle, and it also makes it easier when it's time to take those braids down. And voila, this is what your braiding pattern is supposed to look like once you're done. Just a little quick side note, that middle cornrow at the top is supposed to be a size small to medium, but I was a little tired, I just did whatever, but that's just something to keep in mind. And for the last step of this hairstyle, you can go ahead and begin your crochet process. I hope I did a really good job demonstrating how I crochet, because I know, girl, I suck at giving instructions and I could barely even speak English. So yeah, please just bear with me, just kind of like, you know, copy whatever I'm doing, okay? So for the most important part, when it comes to the top braid, I separate my crochet hair in 4 to get that natural camouflage. Otherwise, your crochet knots will show, and you definitely do not want that. So if you pay close attention in the back, I kind of just, crocheted however I wanted, but when it comes to this specific part, I made sure that the crochet hair was as small as possible so that I could look like it's growing out of my scalp. That is all for today's video. Let me know what y'all think in the comment box below. And if you like the lashes I'm wearing, it is of course by moi. So check out my website if you like to purchase the same set. And I will catch y'all on my next video. Kisses, and hugs.